welcome back to module 14.2. In this video, I'm going to show you how to divide rational expressions. So normally when we dividing fraction by hand, maybe I got 4 over 7 divided by, let's say, 3 over 49. As you can recall, division of a fraction means times the reciprocal. So the first fraction is the same. The second one, division of a fraction, means times the reciprocal. So that will be 49 over 3. So basically we turn a division problem into a multiplication problem. So then we can reduce the numerators with the denominator. Okay, so let's do the same thing here for our rational expression. So every time when we're dividing by a rational expression, we're going to turn them into a division multiplication of the reciprocal times the reciprocal. So again, I'm going to factor and say times the reciprocal at the same time, okay? So my first numerator is one term, so I don't have to factor. That's 3a over, all right. First denominator, first fraction stays the same. B squared minus 36, that will be a difference of square. That will be 2 times b plus 6, b minus 6. All right, division of a fraction means times the reciprocal. That means this 2a on the numerator will now come to the denominator. The 6b minus b squared will go to the top. Now I'm going to write it on the top and factor at the same time. I think I can factor out a b. So once I factor out a b, that will be 6 minus b. All right, so let's reduce. And again, you probably noticed this is a positive 6 up here. This is negative 6. This is negative b. That's a positive b. So these two factors are opposite. So they are exactly the same factor, but it just have opposite sign. So they should cancel out and make your answer negative. All right, who else can I reduce top and bottom? I see 3a means 3 times a, 2a means 2 times a. So the top a, bottom a will also cancel out. So that just leave me with 3 times b on the numerator over the denominator. I just have 2 times b plus 6 times 2 again. So that will make it 4 times parenthesis b plus 6. Okay, so that will be my answer. So division of a fraction means we will times the reciprocal. All right, so let's try another one. This one, the first fraction doesn't change. So let's go ahead and factor them as well. So this trinomial, let's see, I'm gonna use my 4a and a. I'm gonna try that first. 21 is 3 times 7. I'm gonna put 3 right here because that gives me 12 on the outer. 7 here, so 7 is in the inner over a times b. That's just one term. So to end up with, so right now my inner and outer combined will give me a 5 in the middle. So to end up with a positive 5 in the middle, by having the last sign negative, I need a positive and a negative in my parentheses. So I need a positive 5, so that got to be positive 12 on the outer and negative 7 in the inner. Divided by, division of a fraction means times the reciprocal, so that means the non-a will go to the top. The a plus 3 will come to the bottom. So since there's nothing to since I cannot factor anything other than 1, I'm going to put my a plus 3 in the parenthesis to indicate I just factor out a 1. I had to put them in the parenthesis in, for a plus 3, for the entire a plus 3 to be one term. So let's now cancel things out top and bottom. I see the a plus 3 on top, a plus 3 in the bottom will cancel out. All right, a times b, ab means a times b, non-a means 9 times a. So this is one term, that's one term. So the factor of a can cancel out as well. So that just leave me with simply a b in the bottom. On the top, I have 9 still, and I still have a factor 4a minus 7. So that would be my answer. Okay, that will be it. All right, try another one. Oh, this one is a pretty big one. Let's factor all these trinomial. I'm going to do some on the side because I can begin to see there might be some greatest common factor here. So this first one, 4x squared plus 4x minus 168. Can I factor out a 4? Maybe not. Let's see. Can 4 go into 168? If it can, that would be great. Yes, it can. 42 times. So if I factor out a 4, that gives me x squared plus x minus 42. And so for x squared, I can use x and x. 42, that would be 6 and 7. So since the last sign is negative, the choice for the sign is 1 positive, 1 negative for my parentheses. So to end up with a positive 1 in the middle, I got to have a positive 7 on the outer, negative 6 in the inner. So this is going to be 4 times x minus 6 times x plus 7. All right, this one is not that bad. This is, I can do this in the bottom here. X and x, 24, I can use 6 and 4. All right, since the last sign is positive, the choice for the sign is plus, plus, or minus, minus. So to end up with a negative 10 in the middle, my inner and outer both got to be negative in order to combine, to add them to be negative 10. All right, division means times the reciprocal. So let me give myself a little bit more space here. So this 6x squared minus ax minus 64 will end up to be on the top. So let's go ahead and factor it as well, and we can write on top times the reciprocal. So I know I can factor out a 2 for that 6x squared minus ax minus 64. So that will be 2 times 3x squared minus 4x. If I factor out 2, that's 32. All right, so let's factor this trinomial again. So that's x and 3x, 32. Normally it's about 4 times 8. 4 times 8, so I'm going to put 4 right here. That gives me 12 in the inner, 8 on the outer, right? 12 in the inner, 8 on the outer. So 12 and 8 combined will be a 4 if I subtract. So when my last sign is negative, the choice for the choice for the signs are 1 positive, 1 negative. To end up with a negative 4, I got to give the negative to the bigger of the inner and outer because I need more negative than positive to end up with a negative 4. So now I know my outer x times 8 got to be positive, so the other one got to be negative. All right, so this 6x squared minus ax minus 64 is going to be flipped to the top. So its factor, I'm just going to write its factor on the top. So basically, I'm just kind of I'm factoring all at the same time, so I don't have to have so many different lines like the tutorial demonstrates. There's just too much to read sometimes. I know 29 is a prime number, so this cannot be, there's no greatest common factor here. So let's just go ahead and factor that. So this top will flip to the bottom. For 3x squared, I can use 3x and x. 56, 9 times, let's see, 8 times 7. 8 times 7. Let's see what else. I need a 29 in the middle, so 56. 1 times 56, 2 times, let's see, that's 228. 3 cannot go into a 4. 4 go into 56, 14 times, 5, 6. 6 times 9 is 56, right? 7 times 8. So, yeah, right here. 7 right here, because that gave me 21. 21 on the outer, 8 in the inner. 21 on the outer, 8 in the inner. That will give me 29 in the middle. Since the last sign is positive, the choice for the two signs are the same. Either plus plus or minus minus. Since my middle term is positive, both of these got to be plus. All right. So let's see what I can cancel out top and bottom. I know the minus 6 can cancel out right away. The minus 4 can cancel out. The plus 7 can cancel out. Ooh, this is nice. The 3 plus 8 can cancel out. So the only thing I got left with is 4 times 2 on top, which is just simply going to be 8. Okay. So basically, multiplication and division of rational expression is very similar. When it comes to division of rational expression, we still got to factor all the numerator and denominator. It's just division of a fraction means times the reciprocal. Got to flip it. Okay, we're flipping them, factor them at the same time so we can cancel them out once they become a multiplication. Everything is one term. Okay, everything's one term is a multiplication of fractions, so we can cancel them out. All right, that will conclude this lecture video. Thank you for watching.